So here's what happened last week. Will's old rival Brian Ryan tried to cancel the club.
You're done here.
Then he was really into it.
I got custom-made jean jackets.
And he tried to cancel it again.
You think you're helping these kids when all you're doing is setting them up to be jaded and bitter.
Finn's mom's dating Kurt's dad, which was totally part of Kurt's plan to get closer to Finn, who he's always sort of had a crush on.
When will you learn that nothing is impossible when it comes to love?
Artie told Tina what his greatest dream was, then realized that not every dream was achievable. Is that even a word? Achievable? Achievate? Achievalize?
Okay, you just said like 10 offensive things.
Jesse pushed Rachel to find out who her mom was, and it turns out it's Shelby Corcoran, the coach of vocal adrenaline.
I want to look that's so optimistic, it could cure cancer.
Jeez, and that's what you missed on Glee.
Am I in trouble?
Come on, you got more self-esteem than that. I think this might have something to do with your perfect attendance last semester.
No, Miss Kwon Chang is in trouble. It has come to my attention that the look you sport is what is known as goth. American teens are coming down with a serious case of twilight fever, transformed from normal children into vampires, obsessed with the occult. And only yesterday this dark specter reared its head at McKinley High.
This is totally gonna get Robert Pattinson's attention. Oh,
I don't mean to state the obvious, but you do know that vampires aren't real, right? They don't exist.
William, denial will not make this problem go away.
my parents won't even let me watch Twilight. My mom says she thinks Kristen Stewart seems like a bitch.
This is a serious problem. Miss Kwon Chang, you've got to find yourself another style of dress.
Hold on a second. Tina is shy, and one way she's found to express herself is through her clothes. High school is an incredibly important time when kids get to explore who they are. When I was in high school, I had a whole year where I dressed exactly like Kurt Cobain. I mean, come on. There has to be someone who you used to dress like.
Yes, for several years in my early 20s, I dressed up as Elvis, but he was a Christian, Will, and he did not possess the ability to transfer into a bat.
I think he thinks vampires are real.
I think you're right.
Studies have shown that a strict dress code fosters a safe and stable learning environment with fewer instances of gang violence and vampirism. So if I see you dressed in lacy demon clothes again, Tina Kwon Chang, you will be suspended.
Step. More.
Is there a car down here for me?
Honey, we're indoors. And open your eyes. Sparkling cider.
Welcome home, but who went somewhere?
Bert asked us to move in with him.
And this is how you're telling me?
The party was my idea. If you're gonna say something, say it loud, right?
Yeah. It's gonna take some getting used to, but trust me, you're gonna love it, okay? Now you don't have to drag your tail over here every time you want to watch something on the old 55-incher. We got a lot of food, some ethnic food. It's some ethnicity that's not ours.
Tuna crudité.
Tuna crudité. There you go.
Finn, this house is twice as big as ours. It has 2 bathrooms.
I don't want an extra bathroom or a tuna crude. I just want my house back.
I think I know what this resistance is about. Our room. And I couldn't agree more. The pattern here is totally unflattering to your skin tone. Not everyone can pull off Dior gray. We need to redecorate.
Wait,
We're sharing a room? I'm not cool with that.
Baby, I know it's weird, okay? But can't be much of a surprise. And in time, you're going to be as happy as I am.
Yeah, look, I'll knock on a wall upstairs. I'll put an addition on, okay? But until then, maybe this will grease the wheels a bit. Huh?
Oh.
Hey, look. That's 300. Have at it. You redecorate.
Don't worry, Rumi. Mr. IKEA catalog and I will have this all figured out. I'm going to put together a palette that expresses who you are and who I want you to be. Who you want to be.
Hey, what night's game night? You play sorry?
You know, well, now. Sorry.
I will beat you.
It's so weird. This so isn't you.
I feel like an Asian Branch Davidian.
Tina, are there any looks you can try?
Biker chick.
Cowgirl?
Hood rat. Computer programmer. Cross-country skier.
Catholic schoolgirl?
Happy meal, no onions. Or chicken. Look, I appreciate it, guys. It just isn't me. I know who I am, and I'm not allowed to show it. It's like communism. Guys, we have a serious problem. You know, I've been doing some deep background on vocal adrenaline.
Isn't that against the rules?
No, not at all. Or probably. Whatever. Anyway, what I figured out, I rooted through the dumpsters behind the Carmel Auditorium, and I found 18 empty boxes of Christmas lights. Oh no. Which led me to Joel Fabrics. I asked them about red chantilly lace, and they were sold out. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh my.
What?
They're doing Gaga. Oh, Sid, it's over. Exactly. We should have guessed it. They're going for full theatricality. They know it's the easiest way to beat us. Damn them.
What's up with this Gaga dude? He just, dresses weird, right? Like Bowie?
Lady Gaga is a woman. She's only the biggest pop act to come along in decades. She's boundary-pushing, the most theatrical performer of our generation. And she changes her look faster than Brit changes sexual partners. That's true.
It makes sense that vocal adrenaline would pay homage. It's a brilliant move. She's a perfect fit for them. But hold on a second. We might be able to kill two birds with one stone here. We can help Tina find a new look and find a competitive number for regionals. This week, your assignment? Gaga.
Pens. I need a pens. My ideas just come to me. And brainstorming. Then claw, claw, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. You think they can see us? Just so we can have to go to jail. Stealing their ideas and stuff. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. You're just making noise. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. They look amazing. Claw, claw, 7, 5, 6. Okay. Just enough. You guys aren't getting it. You're letting the costumes do all the work. Theatricality isn't about crazy outfits. It's not enough to douse yourselves with gasoline. You have to light yourselves on fire to make it work.
God, she's good.
Being theatrical doesn't mean you have to be a nuclear explosion. It can be like a quiet storm. You just have to radiate emotion, express what's deep inside you. That's what theatricality is truly about. Do I have to demonstrate? Funny girl, E flat. Exactly what I would have done. Barbara. I could do it in my sleep. Gas and honey. You're a funny girl. And I may be for the game. I'm good for me laugh. I guess it's not funny. Life is far from sunny. When the laugh is over and the joke's on you, Lord, I have a sense of humor. That's one thing you really need for sure. Funny girl. The fella said I'm funny girl. Funny. How it ain't so funny. Funny girl. Miss Corcoran? I'm Rachel Berry. I'm your daughter. Did you ever regret it? Yes. Then no. And so much. When did you realize it was the right time for me to find you? I saw you sing at sectionals. You were extraordinary. You were me. Was it hard for you to not become a star, to not have your dreams come true? It felt like a broken promise. Like the Fisher King's wound. Never heals. Genetics really are amazing. We see the world with the same fierce theatricality as I do. Even the way we're sitting right now, it's so dramatic, and yet we feel so comfortable with it. I've missed so much. How do you feel? Thirsty. And when I was little and I used to get sad, my dad would bring me a glass of water. It got so I couldn't tell if I was sad or just thirsty. I shouldn't have done this. Supposed to feel good. We're supposed to have some kind of slow motion run into each other's arms. This is all wrong. Maybe we can just go to dinner or something, just to get over the initial shock. I'm so sorry, Rachel. I'll call you.
Oh, hey, Finn, come on in. I'm learning all this amazing stuff about Lady Gaga. She's got this thing called the House of Gaga, which is like this collective of artists and designers who collaborate on her styles and stage sets and her music. And I think it's an exciting model for what we could be doing in Glee Club.
Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about. I don't want to do Lady Gaga. And I suspect that with the exception of Kurt, that none of the other guys are going to want to do it either. I just feel like we're always doing whatever the girls want us to do.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You know, maybe I haven't been listening to you guys hard enough. So, let's find a solution.
Well, I actually already have one. You're wrong. It's a really good name. It's a rock star name.
Do you want to name our daughter Jack Daniels? She's a girl.
Okay, fine, whatever. Jackie Daniels.
The name is not the point. I told you this. I'm giving up the baby so I don't have to do this with you. This is good for you. Now you can go off and be a rock star yourself. I love wearing champagne bubbles. I get to express a whole different side of myself. Because even though I'm painfully shy and obsessed with death, I'm a really effervescent person. Excuse me, were you dropped on your heads?
What was that?
I think you heard me. I'm just saying. Pick on me, that's fine, but don't throw around a girl.
Well, you know, lately we haven't been able to tell the difference. We're not Gaga for Gaga.
You dress all freaky, and then you rub it in everybody's faces. I don't want to look at it all day. It's weird. Makes my eyes tired.
If you want to switch it up a bit, just go from Gap to Banana Republic.
It's called being theatrical, or showing off who we are. It's the same thing you do when you go to school with your football uniforms on. You're expressing yourself, and we have every right to do the same.
Well, you know what? The next time you want to express yourself and look like a circus freak, don't be shocked when my face feels like expressing itself against your chin. Okay? Knock that crazy food crate paper nonsense off you. Let's go.
Yeah, you don't want to be late for your appointment at Supercuts.
Watch your mouth, homo.
And you know what, Fancy? You don't need an appointment at Supercuts. They love walk-ins. Little monsters, take a bow. Right. Ladies, Kurt, I am really, really impressed. See you at the day. You know what the best part is? Each one of your costumes shows off a different aspect of your personalities.
Wait, where's Rachel? I mean, I only noticed because like 5 minutes have gone by without her saying something totally obnoxious.
Rachel kind of got some intense news yesterday. We were spying on vocal adrenaline, and
Guys, that's not fair. You gotta stop doing that. But, you know, what'd you find out?
okay, y'all ready? Miss Corcoran, their coach, she's Rachel's mom.
Are you serious? Way to bury the lead, Mercedes.
We're screwed. Rachel's gonna jump ship over to vocal adrenaline.
Never. I really don't want to talk about it, though. I'm still processing the news. My dad's removing my therapist to our spare room later this afternoon. All I know is that I'm not going anywhere, and I've chosen a Lady Gaga look that expresses the longing for a child that I was deprived of. You look terrible. I look awesome. I think it's the Kermit the Frog look.
And we have a jumper.
Well, my dad's can't sew, so these are just stapled on.
Guys, why don't we worry about this later and maybe try to focus on the song?
Couldn't agree more. Hit it!
What's your bad romance? I want you ugly, I want you disease. I want your everything as long as it's free. I want your love. I want your love. I want to psycho your vertical stick. Want you in my window, baby, it's sick. I want your love. Walk, fashion, baby, wicked, move that thing crazy. Walk, fashion, baby, wicked, move that thing crazy. Walk, fashion, baby, wicked, move that thing crazy. Walk, fashion, baby, wicked, I'm free. Baby, I want your love, and I want your revenge. I want your love. What's all that romance?
Finn?
Look at your face. You got a bad pimple or something?
A Finple? Oh, dude, are you wearing makeup?
I knew it was contagious. You moved in with that little Kirk kid, and now you got a bad case of the gas.
This is something for Glee Club, where I forget.
Oh, no, it's definitely not gay.
Huh?
Well, man, how many times do we gotta go through this? You being a jock and being in this Glee Club does not make you versatile. It makes you bisexual.
If we have to kick your ass to make you understand that, our schedules are wide open.
Get out of my bathroom. You girls, y'all belong across the hallway. Glee boy!
Yeah, that's better, guys. Take 5. Now, ladies, I don't want to hear about chafing just because you're being forced to wear metal underwear. Not my problem. Mom? Honey, you gotta stop sneaking into these rehearsals. It's kind of important. Oh, dear God. My dad can't sew. I really need a mom right now. Do you think you can help? Sorry I'm late. Whoa, looking good, Rachel. Thanks. My mom made it.
Well, we're all here, so without further ado, I'd like to introduce the boys. All right, guys, very impressive, very, very loud. But what does that performance express? And what do those costumes illustrate?
We did our research, Mr. Shu. Yeah. Vince Demon looks because Gene Simmons liked comic books as a kid, and they called Paul Stanley the Star Child because he was romantic or something, but that doesn't really explain my horror lips.
And Mike's really supposed to be a spaceman from another planet. Mike's iconic tagline was because Peter Criss claimed to have 9 lives.
Yeah, and I'm dressed as the guy who replaced Stardy when he quit.
Well, congratulations, guys. Job well done. Let's give it up for the boys.
I thought the boys' kiss number was good, although the lyrics did leave something to be desired.
And Vin kept sticking his tongue out, and I couldn't stop picturing him licking and stuff. It was disturbing.
We warned you.
Now Gaga's gotta go.
Could you have a word with Zemio and Kowalski about harassing me without damaging my Gaga outfit?
Are you serious? Do you know how difficult it is with those guys? They already think we're boyfriends.
Let them think what they want. They're Neanderthals. In 3 years, I'll be cleaning my septic tank.
Don't you get it? It's not just them. We live in Ohio, not New York or San Francisco or some other city where people eat vegetables that aren't fried. I don't understand why you always need to make such a big spectacle of yourself. Why can't you just work harder at blending in?
I'm sure that'd be easier for you.
You know, it would.
You are such a boy. You're gonna have to use a moist towelette if you want to get that makeup off.
Don't touch me!
What is your problem, Finn? It's just a moist towelette.
I'm gonna finish in the laundry room.
Grow up, Finn.
I know why you called. And don't worry about it. My reconnection with Rachel is not some kind of plot to mess with you guys before regionals.
I'm not worried about regionals. It's Rachel. She's special. She's got all of the best of you. She's strong-willed, dramatic, wildly talented.
Go on.
But she's not hard like you. She's fragile, over-emotional, and she's clearly convinced herself that you are as committed to this reunion as she is. And I don't think you are. You're not prepared to have a teenage daughter, are you?
I can't have any more kids. There were issues a few years back, then some surgery, and that's that. I really wanted a daughter. That's why it was so important to me to make that bond with her. But you're right. I wanted my baby back. Rachel's an adult now. She doesn't need me.
Shelby, I can't tell you what to do, but if you really love her, you have to tell her what you just told me.
I had to skip school to finish it, but I think you're really going to like it. Consider it a peace offering after all the yelling that we've been doing. I used Marlene Dietrich and Gary Cooper in Morocco as my inspiration. It's a perfect blend of the masculine and the feminine, and the muted and the theatrical.
Are you freaking insane? I can't live here. I'm a dude. What the hell is that supposed to be?
It's a privacy partition. It's the only one I could find at such short notice. Why are you getting angry about everything? I worked hard on this.
It's not a privacy partition. Why is it so hard for you to understand? I don't want to get dressed in front of you. You know that I put my underwear on in the shower before I come out when you're around? I don't want to have to worry about that kind of stuff in my own room, man.
And what stuff are you referring to?
You know what I'm talking about. Don't play dumb. Why can't you just accept that I'm not like you?
I have accepted that.
No, you haven't. You think I don't see the way you stare at me? How flirty you get? You think I don't know why you got so excited that we were going to be moving in together?
It's just a room, Finn. We can redecorate it if you want to.
Okay. Good. Well, then the first thing that needs to go is that faggy lamp. And then we need to get rid of this faggy couch.
Hey! What did you just call him?
Oh, no, I didn't call him anything. I was talking to the blanket.
When you use that word, you're talking about him.
Relax, Dad. I didn't take it that way.
Yeah, that's because you're 16 and you still assume the best in people. You live a few years, you start seeing the hate in people's hearts. Even the best people. You use the N-word?
Of course not.
Yeah, how about retard? You call that nice girl on Cheerios with Kurt, you call her a retard?
Becky, no, she's my friend. She's got Down syndrome. I'd never call her. That's cruel.
But you think it's okay to come in my house and say faggy?
That's not what I meant.
I know what you meant. What, you think I didn't use that word when I was your age? You know, some kid gets clocked in practice. We tell him, stop being such a fag. Shake it off. We meant it exactly the way you meant it. That being gay is wrong. And it's some kind of punishable offense. I really thought you were different, Finn. You know, I thought that being in Glee Club and being raised by your mom meant that you were some, new generation of dude who saw things differently, who just kind of, came into the world knowing what it's taken me years of struggling to figure out. I guess I was wrong. I'm sorry, Finn, but you can't stay here.
Dad.
I love your mom. And maybe this is gonna cost me her. But my family comes first. I can't have that kind of poison around. This is our home, Kurt. He is my son. Out in the world, you do what you want. Not under my roof. Place looks great.
You look like you should be in orbit.
That busted corridor.
Been there.
I want to talk about this.
There's not much to say. I feel sorry for you. I thought you were different.
I am different.
All right, let's get things started.
Mr. Shu, I have something I want to say to Quinn. And I want everybody to hear it.
All right?
At first, I didn't really get this theatrical assignment, being larger than life and putting it all out there, because I'm kind of like that all the time. That's how my dad was, too. He was too busy being all crazy and rock and roll to be there for his kid, and you know what? I didn't care that my dad was a badass. I just wanted him to be there, and he never was. And then I learned all this KISS stuff, and while Jackie Daniels is a great name for, like, a powerboat or something, it's not right for a baby girl. So if my KISS mates will help me out, I got a better idea. Grab a stool, guys.
Beth, I hear you calling, but I can't come home right now. Me and the boys are playing, and we just can't find the sound. In just a few more hours, and I'll be right home to you. I think I hear them calling. Oh, Beth, what can I do? Beth, what can I do? You say you feel so empty, that our house just ain't a home. I'm always somewhere else, and you're always there alone. Just a few more hours, and I'll be right home to you. I think I hear them calling. Oh, Beth, what can I do? Beth, what can I do? Beth, I know you're lonely, and I hope you'll be alright. 'Cause me and the boys will be playing all night. All night.
I know you're giving her up, but before you do, I think you should name her Beth. If you'll let me, I'd really like to be there when she's born. I'd really like to meet her.
How did Dad come up with the name Rachel? They were, big Friends fans. I know why you're here. To say goodbye. I really wanted this to work. Do you know what really turned me? That story that you told me about your dads and how they'd bring you water when you were sad. We're never going to have anything like that. It's too late for us. I just think that anything we share right now is going to be confusing for you. I just don't understand. You're my mom. I feel awful right now, and I should want to just fall into your arms and let you rock me and tell me everything's going to be fine, but I just don't feel it. It's because I'm your mother, but I'm not your mom. So what, do we just pretend we don't know each other now? That seems silly. Let's just be grateful for one another. From afar. For a while. Don't think for a second I'm gonna go soft on you during regionals. Bring it. Can I have a hug goodbye? Sure. Can you do me one more favor? Sometime when you're thirsty, can you get yourself some water from this cup? Cold stars are kind of my thing. Of course. Shelby, before you go, will you sing with me? Just one time. It's sort of a fantasy of mine, and it would really mean a lot to me. I would be honored. Brad! He's always just around.
baby, stay with me. Love the game, intuition, play the cards with spades to start. And after he's been hooked, I'll play the one that's on his heart. Oh, ow, 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 I'll get him hard and show him what I got. Oh, I'll get him hard and show him what I got. Carry my, no, he can't read my poker face. She's got to love nobody. Carry my, no, he can't read my poker face. She's got to love nobody. Poker face, poker face. Poker face, poker face. I wanna roll with him, a hard pair we will be. A little gambling, it's fun when you're with me. Russian roulette is not the same without a gun. And baby, when it's love, if it ain't rough, it isn't fun. Oh, I'll get him high, show him what I got. No, he can't read my poker face. She's got to love nobody. Carry my, no, he can't read my poker face. She's got to love nobody. I won't tell you that I love you, kiss or hug you, 'cause I'm bluffing with my muffin. I'm not lying, I'm just stunning with my love glue gunning. Just like a chick in the casino, take your bag before I pay you out. Promises, check this hand, 'cause I am marvelous. I'm marvelous, I'm marvelous, I'm marvelous, I'm marvelous. She's got to love nobody. Carry my, no, he can't read my poker face. She's got to love nobody. You are really, really good.
Whoa, guys, why are you all in your theatricality costumes?
It's the end of the week. We were kind of hoping to learn what the lesson of the assignment was.
Well, you guys have had some great numbers this week, but I'm not totally sure that I know either.
I do. I refuse to dress like somebody I'm not, to be somebody I'm not. And I learned it's good to be a little theatrical. So here's what's gonna happen. My dad, he's the king of the vampires. And Asian vampires are the most vicious of all the vampires. You're going to let me wear my lady demon clothes, or my dad will fly into your bedroom and bite your face off. He's really pissed. Is that what you want?
No, I don't want that, I'm afraid.
Good. I'm glad we had this talk. Now I have to go back to my coffin because the light is burning my eyes.
There she is.
Wait, where's Kurt? And where's Finn?
Fine. You want to hit me? You want to beat me up? Go ahead. But I swear to you, I will never change. I'm proud to be different. It's the best thing about me. So go ahead. Hit me.
I believe I will. Sir, would you like to go first?
You're not hitting anyone.
Oh my God.
Is he wearing a red rubber dress? I'm not sure.
I want to thank you, Kurt. I realize I still have a lot to learn. But the reason I'm here right now, in a shower curtain, is because of you. And I'm not going to let anyone lay a hand on you.
Really, dude? 'Cause I'm pretty sure we can take both of you. Yeah? Can you take all of us?
Okay. Okay, I get it. I take violence. You know what, Karofsky? We did disturb the freak hive. The worker freaks is trying to protect the clean freak.
Next time, we'll bring some friends, too.
I'm tired of everyone calling us freaks. Well, look at us. We are freaks.
But we're all freaks together. And we shouldn't have to hide it.
Nice job, Finn. I think you just figured out what the lesson was. Kind of makes me wish I had planned it. But Mercedes is right. You do all look incredibly insane. Thank you. You're so welcome. Anyways, let's get back to work before you're all forced to join the circus. Next stop, regional.